All right, we got a great squad. It's me, Mac, and Sandy Dog. You love to see it. Battle against Ryan B, Tyler the Destroyer, who I've actually lost to a bunch, been destroying me, and Captain Valentine. And I've opened a pretty nice pack. I'm passing to Tyler. I'm going to take Pearl, of course. Tyler, unfortunately, probably takes Reanimate or DT, and then Mac has a good chance of taking the other, but Mac is good at dodging. He'll figure out a way to draft a good deck. And then Captain Valentine probably takes Flooded Strand, leaving the dog an Ancient Tomb with Wheel of Fortune, and then I'll get like an Atali or something back. All right. I mean, not even the best team draft pack. Like, it would have, honestly, it would have been nicer to, like, if Pearl was just a terrible card and I was able to take DT and pass Reanimate, or vice versa. But, you know, that's not how it ended up. Here, there's a Time Raveler, a Scalding Tarn, and a Memory Lapse. Probably just going to take Scalding Tarn. It's nice, didn't pass any good black cards. I just think having a fetch land gives you so much flexibility, and Teferi and Memory Lapse are good, but having good lands then wheeling something like, well, not either of those. I think Teferi, Memory Lapse, well, after those two, I don't know what gets taken. Mac might take Urtai, but he probably takes whichever of Teferi or Lapse Tyler doesn't take, which don't go all that well with, I think, the Reanimate/DT pick, so we'll see. Note there's a Wrenn and 6 there. If I can get another fetch, Wrenn and 6 can be pretty nice. I mean, Lapse would have been nice to have a nice little blue-white deck. Here, I'm just going to take Ragavan. It's great with Pearl. I have a red fetch over Headliner Scarlet, Skydiver. Passing a Metamorphosis Fanatic is the only black card, plus like a Badlands. So what gets taken here? Headliner Scarlet, Badlands, Fanatic. Oust is an awesome card. And I don't know what else. So maybe I get back a Proving Ground, a Rumble, a 6. I'm not that into going those directions, given that I think I don't really like red-green all that much, but we'll see. Here, ooh, Mox Opal's a really powerful card. I might just Mox Opal. I haven't seen any artifact cards, but getting an Opal 4th means maybe there just haven't been other ones opened. I mean, there's also just Stomping Ground to go with Ragavan. But you know what? Mox Opal's just a much stronger thing if I don't know that I want to be, like I said, I don't really want to be red-green. And I think there's a pretty good chance that I'll like Stomping Ground could even come back, that sort of thing. Here, Forensic Gadgeteer, there's an Imperial Seal, a Chandra, and a Braid, a Spire Bluff. I might just a Braid. A Braid is pretty sick. Just solid removal, works against everyone. Don't really want Imperial Seal. And Gadgeteer, I think, has a decent chance of wheeling. So let's just take a Braid. And then now, a red-green could have been nice. I could take Flage. I mean, I also could just not worry about this Opal, take Flage, and have a pretty good start to just red-white. Seems fine. Flage is just a great card. Passing on Staff of the Storyteller, Lava Spur Boots, and some green cards. Ancient Tomb came back. So did Mawlock. Interesting. I mean, Ancient Tomb is pretty good. Maybe I just take that and just kind of go red-white. There's also Mawlock. Had I taken the Stomping Ground over Opal, I'd probably take Mawlock. But Ancient Tomb is pretty good. Also, if I do want to end up going artifacts, Ancient Tomb is good there too. Like, I could take Coveted Jewel here. There's also Pyrokinesis, but I have a couple burn spells. Let's just take Coveted Jewel. All right. Oh, now I'm going to take Candelabra. I'm just going to go all in on Workshop or Academy. Let's do it. I'm much happier doing this. Look, Mox Opal's a busted card. It really is. Maybe we can make use of it nicely. And then here, ooh, there's a Zirda. I mean, if I companion Zirda, I can't play Ragavan or Flage. I don't really care about passing Hero of Bladehold, Elvish Spirit Guide. Let's just take the Zirda. We haven't seen any of the vaults or whatever. And then Gadgeteer. Yeah, because now Basalt Monolith is a really nice pick. Like, I could just put Zirda in my deck. Okay, I like this direction. I don't know that it's better than just drafting red-white, but I'm into it. Ooh, Staff of the Storyteller. I think I like that more than Lava Spur Boots here. Staff has some decent outs. Oh, and an Ether Spellbomb. Yeah. All right, Artifacts is open. Now I just need Academy to be opened and, well, hopefully passed to me or opened by me. But I just think, like, Mishra's Workshop, for example, no one's going to take that. I'll take a Jite. Red and 6 is a pretty hard card to use. Last pick 6, huh? Red and 6 into 6. Very nice. Okay. Academy, Mana Crypt, Soul Ring. These are the things I'm looking for here. What do we got? What do we got? Library, Flash, Swords to Plowshares. I guess I'm just going to take Swords. I could be like red, white artifacts. That's funny. I just think Swords is a great card. I think Library is good, but less good than it used to be. And I think Swords is just a fantastic way to not die to creatures. Don't love passing Flash, but yeah, that's okay. So now I really do have a good start to just red, white, maybe splash blue, like little Jeskai artifacts. I have the Tarn as fixing, which is nice. Could use some of that, though. First priority is finding one of the artifact lands lands that tap for a lot of mana, like Mishra's Workshop with Candelabra and Coveted Jewel. That is a pretty strong combination. Okay, and here there's Emrakul and Torsten to go with that Flash. Well, Torsten at least. There's Pyrogoyf, there's Sicarian Infiltrator and Expedition Map, there's Hothari, and there's Mana Leak. I kind of just want to take Pyrogoyf. Pyrogoyf is pretty great. Mana Leak is good too, but I actually am a little heavier in white-red. I'm not going to take Emrakul for the infinite mana thing. I don't have the rest of the combo, and usually finding a way to kill them is not the biggest problem. I just think Pyrogoyf is pretty great, so I'll take that. Wow, now there's Skull Clamp, Mox Diamond, and a Psychic Frog. I think I do want to take Mox Diamond, though. The Skull Clamp is nice with, like, Staff, and could be with Ragavan. Mox is just nice with Mox Opal. Okay, yeah, I'm in for Mox Diamond here. And then now there's a Plateau and a Felia. Plateau with this Scalding Tarn seems pretty great as well. Felia is a good card, but I think it's more likely to be in Sandy's deck than my opponent's. So let's just take Plateau and have some pretty good mana here. Just passing every flash card. I think I'm going to take Lelia here. With an Ancient Tomb and 3 Moxes, well, I guess Mox can't cast a turn 1, but the other 2 Moxes that even tap for red, an early Lelia seems pretty legit, and if Talisman comes back, I'll be happy. And I just hope that who I passed to, Ryan, didn't take the Flash, I guess. And then here, Grim Monolith. Grim Monolith goes infinite with Zirda. There's also a Retrofitter, but I think Grim Monolith is more important. Wow, and Woodfall Prize, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take Grim Monolith here. I don't think Retrofitter is going to come back, but yeah, it's okay. And then here, Pre-War Formalware has some actual decent targets. Shelldock is also okay. I don't think I want No More Lies or like Treasure Cruise. Maybe I just take Shelldock. Shelldock is pretty decent. Or I mean, Probe doesn't really do anything. Yeah, let's just take Shelldock. Shelldock, I think, has, especially with like Candelabra, so you can use it the same turn. There's some cool stuff you can do. Torsten came back around. I could hate draft that. I think I just kind of want Sicarian Infiltrator. Just a cheap artifact. If I get Workshop, it's awesome. It's a good mana sink. Well, I guess it's not that cheap an artifact. And then here, I don't care about Virtue. I'm just going to hate a K command. Okay, I mean, I have infinite mana with Zirda here. Let's see. And I have Sicarian Infiltrator to spend on it. And you can usually just find stuff to do, I would say. Here, I'm not playing any of these. I'll just take a Vindicate. I'm pretty sure that Ryan's not playing green, and I don't mind passing an Unmarked Grave. Still looking for that land that will help make everything right. Okay, Talisman came back around. I'm pretty happy about that. Over Cauldron Complete. It's a shame I couldn't get Retrofitter, but I just think, and this is the Retrofitter pack, but I'll take Karn here, and I think just mana is still more important. Grim Monolith is exactly what this deck needs with like Ancient Tomb. Obviously the infinite combo Zirda's nice, but even with just Gadgeteer, it's still just an artifact, makes a clue, taps for a bunch of mana. So I feel like this deck has some good outs, but pack 3 I'm going to need a little bit of help to make it tick. And then here, I'll take No More Lies. That card is decent. I don't think this is much of a Treasure Cruise deck. I guess with the Zirda, it's kind of nice. I even have Flage to eat my graveyard already, so I don't want to worry about that. And then here, okay, Map came back. Nice. Okay. This is the most Academy setup I've had in a long time. Let's go. How about instead we brick completely? I guess I'll take Occult Epiphany. I could also take Volcanic Island, but Occult Epiphany is pretty nice with a lot of mana. Could draw you a lot of cards. I mean, you have to discard, but it also makes a bunch of flyers. Skull Clamp would have been nice, but I think Mox Diamond's going to be really good here. All right, I'll take Occult Epiphany here. Not Not the dream first pick by any stretch, but what are you going to do? Also makes tokens for Staff of the Storyteller. That's kind of cool. So does Sakarian Infiltrator. The squad tokens trigger staff. So we've got some outs here. And then here there's Breach, Brain Freeze. Oh, there's Bomba. I'm going to take that. There's Upheaval. There's Caracas. Mystical Tutor, Ghost Vacuum. I think I just take Bombardiers here over Upheaval and Caracas, and then Breach Freeze. Oh man, I'm not getting Academy. Maybe I'll get I still have time to get Basalt Monolith or Mishra's Workshop, I think. Maybe I just take Otawara here. I've got a lot of playables. Lorraine is whatever. All these red cards are not that good. Let's just take Otawara. There's the Thopter Foundry for the sword. That's really funny. I kind of just want City of Traders, though. This looks like a really nice City of Traders deck. Maybe I can make Candelabra work with City of Traders and Ancient Tomb. Maybe I'll just take City of Traders because it'll be good here. I could have taken Thopter Foundry to try to sneak that in, but yeah, there's 2 good red cards here, a bunch of white cards, a Thopter Foundry. We'll see. Can I just get a Mishra's Workshop? Is that too much to ask? I'm not even asking for Academy because I know that's not going to happen, but Mishra's Workshop would be really nice here. I've got some good cards to cast at it. Basalt Monolith would also be... Actually, I'd probably rather have Basalt Monolith because that gives me 2 more infinites, which I don't have like Walking Ballista, but I have some moves here. Tezzeret doesn't do much for me. I don't really want Jar. I think I might want Name Sticker. This actually looks like a pretty good Name Sticker deck. I have a lot of red cards to spend mana on. Okay. We'll Name Sticker and we'll see what blue-red card comes back. And then there's Paradoxical Outcome, which this deck can't really use that well. I think I'll just take... Well, I'll just take Chromatic Star, and then Outcome will come back, and maybe I'll play it. Man, this would have been such a sick Academy deck. Ah, well, so it goes. Probably don't start the No More Lies. I kind of like the rest, though. The Gadgeteer looks good just with all these cheap artifacts. And I think I'm in for Candelabra. No Salvagers, because, I don't have LED, but Talisman of Conviction helps fix my mana as well. So right now this would be 15 lands plus the 3 Moxes. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. I could play 1 more land. Maybe I find 1 more card to cut here. Could just cut a Braid. I've got Swords for removal. I think Candelabra untapping those lands could be decent. Okay, Sword and Brain Freeze both wield, and Upheaval. This actually does look like an Upheaval deck, so I think I will take that. I think I'll cut the Abrade. Maybe I cut the Flage. I'll side it in against aggro decks. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me as well. And now, do I want Teferi or Loran? I don't really think this is that much of a Teferi deck. Let's just take the Loran. And then here, Touch the Spirit Realm is actually really disgusting with Coveted Jewel. Let's just take that, I think. Because if I might not start it, but if you play Coveted Jewel, then they attack you to try to steal it, and you go Touch the Spirit Realm. It goes away, they don't steal it, then it comes back, you draw 3 more cards. I mean, that is pretty nice. Bummer to not get a Academy Workshop, but so it goes. Cradles also would have been nice if I had a Retrofitter, but I don't really have a good way to use Cradle here. I think I'll just take Iteration. So Paradoxical Outcome did come back. Is that or Everflowing Chalice? I'm just not going to play Chalice. I'm probably not going to play Outcome, but I like to have the option to do it. I'll take Consider because it's a reasonable card, and Canker Bloom is also a reasonable card. All right, let's go build this thing. All right, well, a shame not to have the Academy, but kind of a cool deck anyway. It's possible I cut Staff of the Storyteller, or I could just play... Oh, I could just cut Expedition Map. I don't have anything to map for. Okay. The other option is to play PO or No More Lies or Flage or Braid. These are all kind of options. I guess Expedition Map's not really a legit option here. So I mean, the Touch the Spirit Realm isn't crazy either, so let's see. Let's see what my mana looks like. Because the other thing about Staff is I might just splash white. Because at this point, if I play... Let's see. 4, 5, 6... Kind of like 7, 8 red. Do I even need a plains? Because I have 1, 2, 3 white sources plus opal, diamond, chromatic star, talisman for just swords to plowshares. All right, yeah, I should just cut staff of the storyteller. And then either play a braid or PO, because I think I want to add another land. I can add another island, so 16 lands. And is PO good? PO seems like it actually could be pretty good here. I really would have to draw a Grim Monolith a lot of the time, but if I do, it seems kind of nice. I don't know. There's Consider as well, but I think I want to try a Paradoxical Outcome. This looks saucy. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This deck has some moves. It would have obviously been nicer to get one of the busted lands for the deck, but I like where this is at. Let's see how this does. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. I will keep this hand, and I get to go turn 1 Chromatic Star or Pearl Chromatic Star Shelldock, turn 2 Namesticker Karn on the draw against a Xander's Lounge. All right. Oh. No, does that change anything? I don't think it does, because at least I don't draw those lands. I think I'd rather just get these down anyway, and then turn 2 still just Namesticker, and maybe the Grim Monolith fits in somewhere, maybe it doesn't. The only thing to consider is I want to see something about this. As an additional cost, oh, I can pay 2, so I can actually Shelldock and Squad. I could just Grim Monolith Karn, and I actually think I'm going to do that. Maybe, no, let's just Namesticker. The main reason to Grim Monolith is if, I hit 4, funny. If they had a 1-mana removal spell, it could kill the Namesticker and I wouldn't get mana, but it didn't seem that likely. And getting the extra 2/2 into play seems pretty nice. Helps protect Karn from like some haste attacker or something, which also still doesn't seem that likely, but we'll see. Is Karn just going to get bolted now or something along those lines? Oh, turn 2 or turn 3 FOMO, discarding Deathclaw. Uh-oh. Well, my teammate has the reanimate, so yeah, it couldn't happen then. Oh man, okay. So let's go make an idiot. Broadside Bombardiers. Attack with these 3, and then Bombardiers of the FOMO, sacking Chromatic Star and drawing a card. And then now I'm going to go land Mox Grim, because why not? Boom. Every card in play. This is awesome. If they animate an Alpha Deathclaw, they kind of have to kill the Bombardiers, I would imagine. I mean, maybe they don't have to, but Bombardiers is a huge threat. So that leaves me Karn and a bunch of Karnstructs still. Or you kill Karn. No, that can't be the play. You could kill a Construct, but well, if you kill a Construct, I can't attack with the other Construct. But I guess we'll find out. This isn't... Yeah, there's a Necromancy, so... Turn 4 Deathclaw. They really needed it to be turn 3 to have a really good shot here. Yeah, the Bombardiers is unsurprisingly the thing they kill. And I really just need to find an artifact here. That's not an artifact. All right. 2 artifacts? I hit Coveted Jewel, City of Traders, so I'm going to get City of Traders in hand. Okay, and I guess I'll play the City of Traders, and I think I'll play the Gadgeteer. I don't really see a huge reason not to, and unfortunately I have to pass the turn. If I hit an artifact in my draw step or 2 artifacts under Karn, that would basically win the game on the spot. I would just attack with all my creatures, but this is still, I think, pretty good. Oh no. If this is the play, that means something's getting animated here. Okay. I really want this Karn to survive, because if I can cast Coveted Jewel next turn, we are really talking. But we'll see. Archon of Cruelty would be obviously very good. I didn't see that one in the draft. That's like the main non-legendary creature that is threatening here. I mean, there's like Grave Titan. What else is there that's non-legendary? There's Metamorphosis Fanatic. Oh, okay. Into Shallow Grave. Yeah, that's not that fearsome. Okay, because now I can just block the Metamorphosis Fanatic. They're both attacking Karn. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Because I double block here, and then I just chump here because it's going away anyway. I lose a token, and then now I get to kind of just do it all. Yes, yes. All right. Put Coveted Jewel into my hand and cap this for 3, 4, 6. Coveted Jewel, trigger, Gadgeteer. Draw 3 cards. Okay. I'm pretty close to being able to Sicarian Infiltrator. I could crack this clue. Oh, and then Pyrogoyf here. It's a 6/7 Pyrogoyf. Because I could right now play Sheldock, use Sheldock, and make a bunch of Sicarian Infiltrators. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. So let's attack with the Construct here. Because I have 20 cards in my deck now. And play this. Cast with Squad 3 times? Yeah. And then I'm going to make... I guess I only make 1 clue token. But this construct is about to be pretty massive. And I have to discard a card to hand size. All right, I'll discard a land. All right, well, who needs Workshop or Academy? We're still doing the thing. This is great. All right, and playing against a Reanimator deck. Do I want like a Touch the Spirit Realm? No More Lies. I like the swords. Yeah, no, this looks good to me. Let's keep battling. All right, look at this hand. This hand is nice too. This has, I could turn 1 a Pyrogoyf here, but I'm probably not going to do that. It's not even that good on turn 1. What I most likely will do is go Tarn, Mox. Well, do I want a turn 1 iteration after with no mana? Well, I guess I have 1 mana. So if I hit a 1-drop, I can play it, or a 0-drop. Let's see what I draw. Oh, I could just Bomba. Let's go Tarn, Mox. I'm just going to discard the City of Traders. I'll go get Plateau on this or Island. Let's just get Island. Pearl. Bombardiers. And then turn 2, I've got Expressive Iteration, assuming they don't kill my Mox Diamond. And, or potentially if I draw a land, I could play a Pyrogoyf. But again, Pyrogoyf is not as good with only 1 card type in the graveyard. So I just want to kind of get more permanence so I can use this paradoxical outcome. Whoa, okay. Turn 2 Lotus Psychic Frog. Well, that's intriguing. Into what? Into Atraxa? Okay. Well, I'm not winning this game. They have Entomb as well? Oh, wow. Jeez. All right. Yeah, I'm just dead here. This is incredible stuff. All right. Here. That happens. That happens. I don't think I want to put in a bad counterspell. All right. Turn 2 Psychic Frog Atraxa. All right. Let's see if I can get a busted hand. Oh, that is not a busted hand. Yeah, I'll keep this. Put Zirda back. I'm going to go turn 1 Chromatic Star, turn 2 Candelabra into Talisman Candelabra. Zirda with Candelabra actually does generate mana, but I don't think I can keep Zirda here. I think Paradoxical Outcome is actually kind of important in this hand. I really just need to find a Mox or something. All right, I'm going to play the Candelabra, even though I know I've got Occult Epiphany where I could maybe want to discard it, but... All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's crack Star for blue. Because if I draw a land here, I could make a bigger Occult Epiphany, but instead I'll just do it for 2. I don't really know how I'm going to win this game. And I could discard Karn Pyrogoyf. I could discard Ether Spellbomb. I guess I'll just discard Ether Spellbomb, Karn. Make a couple 1/1s and play, and then maybe I'll have a big Pyrogoyf or something. I could have discarded Pyrogoyf and played Spellbomb instead, but I feel like I'm just, doesn't even matter though. I'm just going to get a Troxide here, is my guess. Okay, yeah, I will jump. Part of the reason I wanted to Epiphany was to throw blockers in front of the frog. And okay. Yeah. Metamorphosis Fanatic plus Alpha Deathclaw. We were into a really good Reanimator deck, and our game 3 hand was not very good. Our game 2 hand was great, but they had turn 2 Frog Atroxa, and then now I'm just, I mean, alright. Well, unfortunate. So it goes. Alright, time for round 2, playing against red-white aggro. This hand just doesn't seem like it does anything. This hand doesn't have any lands. Alright. Kick things off by going to 5, shall we? Okay. Well, you know, this is a hand. I'm just going to put back Zirda Candelabra. And just go turn 2 Bombardiers, turn 3 Pyrogoyf, something along those lines. I could go like Bombardiers, attack, sack the Pearl, and then cast Pyrogoyf. That could work out nicely. Let's see what I draw here. I guess I'm going to get Plateau with that anyway, so I don't really need to play Mox Pearl. Pump the Figure of Destiny. Let's just Swords that, I think. I feel like I'm going to end up wanting to do that anyway. I don't really want to sack the Mox anytime soon here. So, and then if this becomes a 4/4, I think I just end up wanting to Swords it a lot of the time no matter what. Oh, Chrome Mox, okay. Imprint Winds of Abandon, play Guide of Souls. All right, well that I don't mind so much. Let's go Bomba. I think I'd rather do that. I'm not gonna sack the Mox to kill the Guide of Souls. It doesn't really do anything right now. Now land is good. Cheap artifacts are good. I guess expensive cards aren't, but I still have a Forensic Gadgeteer I can play. So I've got some moves. And hopefully opponent doesn't kill my broadside. All right, what's your last card? Do we know? All right, Chain Lightning on the broadside. Fair enough. Land. It's just Pyrogoyf, the Guide of Souls here. So now it's a Pyrogoyf and 4 mana plus a Forensic Gadgeteer versus just 3 mana. And now 1 card in hand. Elite Spellbinder. Oh, Pre-War Formalware? That was the draw? All right. Let's Shelldock. Any coveted jewels? I guess I'll put a Lelia under there, and I'll play a Gadgeteer, which is not like the Gadgeteer is amazing, but it's fine. Attack with Pyrogoyf for 4 here. Pre-War Formware was a pretty nice draw. Let's hope they don't rattle off some more of those, huh? Okay. Marsh Flats is fine. Attacking with Guide of Souls is good because it has Vigilance, so I would recommend attacking with your Vigilance creatures generally when you have a good attack. Pretty far away from Shelldock here. I'm not going to play the City of Traders. There's not really a good reason to do so. Hopefully opponent doesn't have a Surveil land here. Nope, just a Temple Garden. Okay. Let's see what you got. Any more action? No attacks either. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Or I guess I won't take it in this case. Oh, there we go. So let's go Candelabra. Make a clue. I'm just going to sack the clue now. Oh, that it only costs 1, of course. Duh. Into Zirda. And still don't really need to play City of Traders here, but I'm gotten a lot closer to this shell dock. I mean, every artifact I draw is an additional card. So let's just hit for 4, and then next turn, barring my opponent having something good here, I feel like, I mean, Zirda makes things unable to block. That is an ability it has, which is funny because you don't usually use it. I actually think that's going to end up coming up here. Kaidosoul should still be attacking here, which is kind of funny. All right, I didn't draw anything here, but now I get to attack for 6. What a game. And that is game 1. I guess I do want a Braid in this matchup. I think I might cut Upheaval. It's just hard to get to enough mana to really have that go. Oh, Flage also is kind of nice, but I don't have a lot of white. I could put in a plan that's like Flage plus Touch the Spirit Realm. Maybe I do need this Upheaval. I'm looking at like how am I going to win here? Maybe I just take the Paradoxical Outcome out instead. I think there's going to be boards where a big Upheaval will actually be great, and I just have to kind of get to that point, but we'll see. All right. I'm in for this. Not the best draw in the world, but oh, well, Swords to Plowshares makes this draw quite a bit better, because now if Special K here doesn't have an answer to Ragavan that's a spell, and they didn't play a creature on turn 1, if they go turn 2 creature, I can go Swords to Plowshares, attack with Ragavan. You know, connecting with Ragavan is obviously just incredible. And Tribal Flames. Ooh, Karn? Yeah, let's go Grim Monolith. Pass the turn, and then next turn I've got Karn with Swords up. I like that. Can also play Candelabra to make the Karn struct bigger. Glimmer Lens. That's not too fearsome. Oh, Zirda. I have infinite mana now if I want it. Let's go crack this. Just get a mountain. Karn. I just wanted to play around Spell Pierce here. Candelabra. And I'll make a 3/3, and then I still have the swords to kill something if I need to. And I can actually go get infinite mana next turn because I can go Zirda, use Candelabra, pay X = 3 to untap 3 lands. See, like this, for example. Now what am I going to do? Oh, I just Swords the Rebel token. Swords to Plowshares is a great card. So let me explain the Candelabra Zirda thing. I choose X = 3, and then that only costs 1 to use Zirda, so I can untap 3 lands for 1 mana. And they're going to attack Karn. I'm going to block, but it's at least a trade here. Yeah, the swords made that all much better. So let's actually start +1ing now, because now if I find a way to win, Zirda gives me infinite mana. So I'm going to get Odawara, I assume. Okay, land. Just go Zirda, go. And I still have Odawara. So again, Candelabra, untap 3 lands, and because I have Zirda as a legend, I can Odawara to bounce the Zirda, which is, I think, pretty neat. Actually, no, I didn't have a way to go infinite. All right, pre-war formal wear. Pretty nice on Deathgreeter. It's now like a 5/4 double strike here. All right, end of turn, Candelabra, those 3 lands, pay 1, Grim Monolith, untapping it. Draw. I just need to draw an artifact here. So now, yeah, let's put Gadgeteer into hand here. Tap this, untap it. Tap this, untap it. I don't have infinite, unfortunately. Gadgeteer. And then tap this and untap it, and Talisman. Make a clue. Oh, is this Sandy? Is Sandy winning? I can't tell. Probably. Make a clue. Tap this, untap it. make another clue, or rather sack the clue to draw a card. Shelldock Isle, 24 cards left. Interesting. Let's go Shelldock. See what we see here. Ether Spellbomb, Chromatic Star. None of those go infinite. I think I'd rather have the star. And I could Otawara Karn. But that, I don't think... Is that any good? If I Otawara Karn... No. Let's just pass. I think... Oh, the Death Greeter's going to attack Karn. Maybe I Otawara Karn and plus it. Or minus it? No. 23 cards. I think I'd rather just pass and probably end up using Otawara on Karn after it gets attacked by Death Greeter. That seems like a reasonable way to go about things. Robber of the Rich. Okay. I have fewer cards in hand, so that's not going to steal anything. We equipping Glimmer Lens. Okay. So it's just trading Robber for a card here? Is that what's going on? I guess... Huh. I could also just bounce the Death Greeter. Interesting play. If I just bounce the Death Greeter, then they just pass, and next turn they use Robber. I'm at 23. No. I think attacking is fine. Because what I'm going to do is bounce the Karn with Otawara. That way... Oh, I'm just getting attacked by both? Oh. Okay, I guess I'll block the... I'm going to take 10. Sure. I'll take 10, I guess. I'm okay taking 10, because next turn, having Otawara around is, I think, worth a lot. And next turn I can, once again, use Karn. Oh, Fury. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I think I'll just save the Gadgeteer. Oh, it's going to kill Zirda and Karn. That's interesting. Who do I save then? Because I'm going to Otawara one of them. I guess... Oh, man. The problem is, if I Otawara the Zirda, I just don't... It's all my mana, but I just don't do anything. If I bounce the Karn, I guess I still have a pretty good amount of mana. Yeah, let's just bounce the Karn. I don't think I have better moves. All right, Zirda's down. Let's draw. Okay. Let's go Karn. And I could make a 4/4 or something like that. I kind of... If I plus it, then I get to use Chromatic Star this turn, and that draws me multiple cards. So let's just plus it. Talisman and Island, sure. Unfortunately, didn't have anything great under the star, but Candelabra also generates 1 mana with Gadgeteer in play, which is nice. I had a blue. Draw. Let's hit some cards here. All right, draw. Yeah, all right. That's cool, I guess. Pass the turn. So I have a Braid that can kill the pre-war formal wear. And then make that thing into a 3/2. Damn, this is unfortunate. Flicker Wisp, okay. I'm gonna flicker the Gadgeteer. All right. Well, I guess this is just kind of a forced play then. Oh, actually, I did want to untap. Yeah, let's just destroy it. I actually should have used Candelabra there. Because I could have untapped 2 lands. Oh, no, that wouldn't have been enough to untap Grim Monolith anyway. All right, I take 6. I'm at 3. Gadgeteer comes back. Draw. I guess I'll put a talisman into my hand so I can draw a card off of the clue. This is pretty incredible. Let's see. And land. Oh, well, no, that actually cycles because of the Gadgeteer. Pretty nice having infinite mana and seeing a bunch of cards and still. All right, that also cycles. I mean, I could draw an upheaval here, and that would be something at least. Okay. All right, Pyrogoyf keeps me in it, you know. 5/6 Goyf, kill the Flicker Wisp. Play a land, pass the turn. Now I can untap, use Candelabra, and then untap Grim Monolith. I died of Chain Lightning, but I would have died to that last turn. Okay, Cracking Sunbait Canyon for a card. All right, that means I'm not dead this instant at least. Probably tapping a mountain, yeah. Pyrogoyf can trade for the Death Greeter. Please don't Chain Lightning me. End of turn, I'm going to get a bunch of mana, and then I'm going to untap and hopefully find Upheaval next turn. Upheaval would be pretty dope. What is this, 4th for 2 to kill me? Oh, that doesn't actually kill me. Okay, Hero Bladehold. All right, means I gotta get a move on here, but oh, I really hope they don't attack with the Death Greeter. Okay, good. Candle, untap those two. Pay 1. Untap Grim. Pay 3. All right. Let's go. Let's get some action here. Upheaval. Name Sticker Goblin. Uh-oh. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I lose. But I meant to plus Karn. Hold on. Which would have hit City of Traders. Okay. I guess on the draw, do I want this Flage? The games are going to be that much of a grind. Maybe it's good. I do think the Upheaval's still good. Swords, Ragavan. All right. I could cut Ragavan on the draw because it's just not that likely to get through, and then cut probably an island and then put in Flage and a Plains. All right. I'm in for that. Flage seems like it would be awesome if the game goes long enough. Oh, I'm on the play. Why did I think I was on the draw? Well, I'm going to play first. I'm going to mulligan this hand. Just no plays in the first couple turns. So if I draw a land, I have Talisman to a sick Name Sticker Goblin. If I miss on land, I'm pretty close to just lose. All right, I guess I'll mulligan. If it was Ragavan, I could have done something. All right, I'll mulligan to 4. Put back Zirda, Island, Talisman, I guess. All right. I could have kept Talisman over Iteration, but I'm not going to win the game doing that. I'm not going to win the game either way, but, you know. Should I have kept one of my earlier hands? I don't really think so. Okay, the turn on Ragavan shockingly wouldn't have done anything. And then I drew the 0 on top because I'm going to hope to hit a 0 with this iteration here. I don't really think waiting a turn is going to be good. All right, I guess in my hand... You know, exile the Ancient Tomb for good. All right. Imagine if I could have kept Mox Opal. Well, I'm pretty close to Flage here. I'm going to kill probably Guide of Souls. I think that's a bigger threat than Robber. I'm not going to have very many cards in my hand. All right. Flage. Nug Guide of Souls. And I guess play Mox Opal just to have no cards in hand, or 1 card in hand. What is my best draw here? Pyrogoyf, probably. I don't even think Karn would be all that exciting. Mox Opal on a Mold of 4 is not like the ideal scenario. But I'll do what I can. Yeah, it's not even like Occult Epiphany's particularly good here, unfortunately. Into pre-war formal wear? No. Flicker Wisp. Just an empty Flicker Wisp, sure. Or Flicker Wisp that doesn't do anything. Oh, Lelia? Alright. Hey, this maybe draws a card and then trades for Flicker Wisp. Oh, Mox Diamond's actually not terrible. Because now I get to go Mox Diamond, discard my planes. I'm 3/5 of the way to Flage. I'm afraid the Lelia is going to die this turn because they didn't trade. So they're not just going to let Lelia hit again, unfortunately, is my assumption. Pyroglyph's still good. Oh, geez, whatever this is not good. Imprinting Othari, so they could have played Othari this turn and they're playing something else instead. Oh, yeah, okay. It's like a 4th Earlingus, I think. Oh, Fury. Okay. Well, if I draw Scalding Tarn, I can bring back Flage and kill Fury. Oh, no, Scalding Tarn's in my graveyard. Mountain is not going to do it. All right. Mold to 4 and 0-2, the usual. All right, 0-2, but I got reinforcements. Leo's back. He had a nice lunch, and let's see if we can get a dub here. All right. Yeah, this hand is totally fine, unlike my last 4 hands. I think those hands were all mulligans. I don't know. I didn't think I was supposed to keep any of them. Maybe I could have kept the Mox Diamond City of Traders hand, but on the play, it just really didn't seem good. So, opponent is mulliganing here, and I've got most likely... Ooh, that's a good burp. We'll see. Do I want to turn 1 Shelldock, or do I want to just lead on Scalding Tarn? I kind of think Scalding Tarn, because then I can go turn 2 Bomba. Oh, that's nice too. Yeah. I can go turn 2 Name Sticker into Bombardiers and then throw the Name Sticker, or in this case, throw the Mox Opal. We'll see. Actually, I'll turn off auto yields. I think I actually am just going to fetch the Plateau end of turn because I don't really want to draw Plateau here. If they play like a Mana Dork or something. Oh, this is going to be so good. If they don't have... Not even Fatal Push works. They just literally need Cut Down is the only card that could stop me here. Or Dismember, I guess. Okay. 1 time, no Dismember. Let's go. They got a mountain, sure. All right, let's get Plateau. Draw. Tomb into Name Sticker. Unfortunately, don't have a way to use any of the excess mana here. I got the minimum again. That's really funny. Into Broadside Bombardiers. Into Send. And kill the Undermine Adventure. Oh, man. And then take the initiative. Yeah, I'm really glad I lit on Scalding Tarn, huh? And I guess I'll just get Mountain here. Don't really need another island. And then Sicarian Infiltrator is also pretty nice with Bombardiers. It'd be really good if I could get to infiltrating for Squad 2, but we'll see if that works out. Next turn I can Forge. And we'll see what their play is here. Another Haster. Take it back. No, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Oh, that's not going to be too bad. I'll throw Mox Opal at the Goblin token. And we're going right to the Forge here. Name Sticker Goblin. Doing it once more. Forge on the Bomba. Any Grim Monoliths? A Talisman. I guess Talisman's actually still fine to play here. And hit for 4. And then I guess I don't need to play Infiltrator now, so let's play Mox Opal and throw the Opal at the Goblin. And then pass the turn. I think I do just cast Infiltrator end of turn. I don't really want to spend tons of mana or waste tons of mana. And Infiltrator plus Bombardiers, I mean, this is more than lethal next turn. I'm attacking for 4. Trap is another 5. That puts them at 3, and then I can throw anything to kill them. So they need to find an answer. And even if they have a way to kill Bombardiers, I still get to go end of turn Infiltrator into Trap into Expressive Iteration. Turn 2 Undermountain did not work out great for them this particular game. Okay, Cycling Oliphant. That's not too scary. They got a Badlands. They're like a corpse dance on the Oliphant. That also wouldn't do the trick. Let's see, what you got? Oh, Bone Shards. Okay. Oh. Do they have an animate now? That'd be scary. Okay, Persist maybe? Oh, Emperor of Bones. Hello, Leosito. So they get to Emperor of Bones something here? Well, that was a good turn. That was a good turn. Do I want to Infiltrator for more? I can only do it for 1 more. No, let's just cast this and then cast Iteration and just go for more plays. Finding Swords to Plowshares would be pretty massive here. Draw a card. Oh, Grim Monolith would have been insane last turn, but that's all right. We'll trap you. They have no cards in hand. So if I find Swords, I basically just win. I'll take a damage. I think that's okay. Iteration or Pyrogoyf, either one of those. There we go. So let's put Karn in hand. Exile Pyrogoyf. 24 cards. So we don't need to play the Grim then. Let's just play Pyrogoyf here. Can't quite kill them, but killing Emperor of Bones is going to be almost enough to seal the deal here. Because they do get a Fable token, or the Fable flips rather. But Pyrogoyf is pretty large size. Sorcery, creature, artifact, and land in the graveyard. No instants, huh? They go to 5. So now they're chumping the Pyrogoyf, I guess. Or I guess they could block Sakari Infiltrator and go to 1 here. This just needs to be a pretty good draw. What is this? Pillage the Bog. Okay, they get to look at 8 cards. They needed like an animate dead. They can get back like Woodfall Primus or Oliphant. I guess Woodfall Primus is better. They don't have Shallow Grave. That's in the first deck we played. And then next turn I can play Karn. Okay. Well, we got some moves. Alright, they selected a card. Is it going to be good enough? We'll see. I get to draw an extra card here too. That's pretty nice. Okay. Oh, Lelia. Yeah, Lelia looks pretty great. I'll go to 10. This puts them to 1. No, actually, I can kill them here. That's funny. Monolith. I mean, if they have a removal spell, they have a removal spell. But I can go Karn. Oh, wait, actually, I can even go Shelldock. Put a Coveted Jewel under the Shelldock. That'll trigger the Lelia, make it a 3/3. And then Karn plus and make it a 4/4. And then it attacks and it'll be a 5/5. All right. Ooh, name sticker into Bomba. That was good. That was a good turn too. I don't think I want a Braid in this matchup. I think I like where I'm at. All right, let's go. Ooh, we got some moves here too. I'll keep this hand. I could Iteration on turn 1 without playing a land. I can go Opal, Mox Diamond, discard Plateau, Pearl, Iteration, and then play Shelldock after. But we'll see. All right, they mulled to 5. All right. Let's go. Oh, now I can go Mox, discard Island even. Pearl, Opal, Iteration, and I haven't played a land yet, so I could just do that. And then here, let's put Zirda in hand, Upheaval on the bottom, and then Candelabra, and Shelldock. This is nice. Oh, I'll put Karn under there. And then next turn I can go Zirda, and Candle is +2 mana. So unfortunately I can't Zirda plus Coveted Jewel on turn 2. Ooh, they unmulligan once. But if I draw a Grim Monolith here, we are cooking. Or I just draw Ancient Tomb Residia Traders. Pyrogoyf, not really what I'm looking for. Zirda, I guess I can actually Pyrogoyf as well as a 2/3. Oh, no, I can't, because I can only spend 1 mana to untap 2 lands. I don't actually have 3 lands in play. Well, now any land lets me cast Coveted Jewel if they kill Zirda, and if they don't kill Zirda, then obviously I can just do it straight up. Fable, please. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. What do you think about that, Leo? Nah, he's fast asleep. So let's go red, blue, Candelabra, those 2. Pay 1. It's funny that drawing a land actually wouldn't have been terrible, just because I would have had an extra mana off of that as well. 5, 6, Coveted Jewel. If I draw a land off this, I can Pyrogoyf the Goblin. But if I don't draw a land, I still have Sicarian Infiltrator. Oh. All right, let's go Ragavan, Bombardiers, and then next turn I'm going to get to play the biggest Sicarian Infiltrator you've ever seen. And then send here for 5, and I guess toss the Pearl. Yeah, that's my weakest Mox, I would say. And then I still have a Ragavan back as a blocker in case they have a haste creature. Oh, they had Snuff Out. And they didn't kill the Zirda. Okay, well, I'm not going to attack with Zirda now because I need to make sure that the Coveted Jewel doesn't get stolen. Really? They had Snuff Out and didn't kill Zirda. I guess no, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. Let me back that up. I mean, it did generate mana off Candelabra, so it would have been a lot worse for me if they did kill Zirda, but I can understand not killing it. Okay, so we've got a game here. If they have 2 removal spells here, then I could lose, or an unblockable creature. That is not going to get the job done, I don't think. Pyrogoyf's a 4/5, so I'm just going to Pyrogoyf the Undermountain and attack with both. I could also Zirda the Goblin to make it unable to block and then attack with Ragavan, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, they got a swamp in hand. No more free spells. I mean, I have a lot of mana too, so I might Infiltrator at some point. I guess I should probably Infiltrator first. And Candelabra these 3 lands. Paying 1. And 5, 6, 7 mana. Let's cast this, pay squad twice. And then if I draw the Grim Monolith, I have infinite mana. Not that it does anything in particular. Okay, draw. Oh, City of Traders was actually a pretty nice draw, as was Name Sticker, because now I can go Name Sticker, add 4 mana, as usual, Pyrogoyf, kill the Underman Adventurer. Yeah, we're doing it here. We're gonna get one here. I'm glad this deck really got to go off here. And then Karn. Oh, actually, even better. Let's go Talisman of Creativity. I have exactly 20 cards left, so I can go Karn off Shelldock here and make a monster. It's gonna be like a 9/9 or something, 10/10, 10/10, and then hit with these 2 and take the initiative. All right. I guess that's all I'll do. I guess that's it. I mean, for not having Academy or Workshop, this deck goes pretty hard. You know, when it's got its draws right. This has been a fun deck. I wish it did a little better than 1/2, of course, but it has still been a really fun one. And I'll get an island, which doesn't really matter, but obviously thinning the deck is good. And then now I've got the initiative. I've got a million creatures in play. They I have a Planeswalker. I have a Coveted Jewel. I guess if they had a Sweeper, which Toxic Deluge would be pretty costly given the construct. Though I guess they could do it for like 7, and then these 3 would die, and then that would die. So if they deluged for 7, and then I still have the initiative, all right, well, we got one. We'll take that. And yeah, this deck was sweet. Really needed one of those lands, but it had some good moves. And one more 0 drop for outcome. Like if this deck had a Mana Crypt or Soul Ring, obviously that's asking for a lot, but that would have been sick too. And this deck was a lot of fun to play. So despite the record, I had a pretty good time. Hope you did too. I appreciate you hanging out with me and Leo here and watching this draft. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft, so I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.